Yo, hello and welcome. In this video we are going to see how to use Krea 2 inside ComfyUI, of course, to generate our images. And of course, since Krea 2 can be used for not safe for work, we are going to see also the not safe for work part of the generation. If you are here on YouTube, of course, I can't show you not safe for work directly here. So if you are interested in the not safe for work part, make sure to join the free community on School. The link is in the description, or you can just scan the QR code on the screen right now. Also, check out the first comment. So, if you are interested in not safe for work, make sure to join the free community to see the part of the video. Now, without further ado, let's start working with Krea 2. So, we are inside ComfyUI as usual. We drag and drop our workflow, and of course, we need to install some nodes that we are missing. So, we have the diffusion model here, the clip, so the text encoder, and the VAE. Once we have this, we need to install some missing custom nodes if you need to install it. In this case, we already have the RG3, and I believe that we already have this one as well, but I will check it in a bit. But before we install the model that we need. So instead of copying the model from here, that gives me an error, I will leave you of course, if you are inside the community, you will find the link in the description of the video. I will leave this link here for all the part that you need. So let's start with the diffusion model. We copy the download link, we go into our Jupyter Lab, again into diffusion models, and we go wget, we paste the link and we press enter. Perfect, now we are downloading the right file, as you can see here. So we just wait until this one reach 100%. Perfect, now it's 100%, and now we can move on and download the text encoders. So we copy the download link. This time I'll let you see from the beginning. We go into ComfyUI, into models, of course. And then we search for text encoders, so we open up. We can open up a new terminal, we go wget, we paste, and we press enter. Great, the download started, and so again we wait until this reach 100%. Great, and now the last part is the VAE. So we copy the download link, and this time again from the beginning, ComfyUI, models, and this time we go way down here into VAE. We open up the terminal, so we are inside the VAE, wget, we paste, and we press enter. And the VAE is very light, so as you can see, it has already downloaded. Perfect, now we have everything we need to work with this workflow. So we go again in the workflow, we refresh the page, great, and now we have some nodes are missing and need to be installed, of course. So here we have two custom nodes, basically, this one and this one, highlighted in red. I don't know why it didn't highlight this other custom node, but again, these custom nodes are not strictly required, you can work without it. This one is just a LoRa loader, fundamentally, so we can go with any LoRa loader. This one is just one of them, and this one is to select the aspect ratio of the image. Again, we don't need it, we can manually put the width and the height. This is just because if you click this, you already have 1.1, 9.16, 16.9, and so on. So if we want to install it, we go into Manager, Install Missing Custom Nodes. As we can see, it detected one custom node, so we install it. We choose the latest version. And I recommend you to install RG3, not only because... not only because of this custom node, but because it has a lot of things that make ComfyUI, as they say here, more comfortable. So why it failed? Maybe just make sure to update your ComfyUI, so I will do it right away. I update my Comfy. So now the ComfyUI is updated and this custom node is installed, as we can see. So if we go into Manager and go install missing custom nodes, we shouldn't have any, technically. Perfect, no results. So we have everything. So always make sure to update your ComfyUI, update your custom nodes, make sure to work with the latest version. So now we should be ready to test Krea 2. Now one more thing that I will do is delete this and go with preview image, because as you may already know, I prefer. Perfect, now that we have installed all the models and all the missing custom nodes, I mean just two, we can start taking a look at the workflow. As usual, I keep the workflow as easy as possible, so as short, as narrow as possible, but of course the quality needs to be high. So really quickly, here we have, as usual, diffusion model, clip VAE, perfect. Here we have the LoRa loader, and we are going to see this LoRa in a bit. This is a not safe for work LoRa, and I want to show you what it's capable of. Here we have the prompt as usual, and here we have the case sampler, VAE decode, and preview image. In the case samplers, keep 12 as the number of steps, and if you want, you can play around with the sampler and the scheduler as usual. I usually keep Euler and beta, as you can see here. Now, this is a really cool custom node, so I highly suggest to use it. If you don't want, you don't need it, and I will let you see in a bit. But basically, here you have the aspect ratio, and if you click on, you can decide with which aspect ratio that you want to use. So, for example, square, portrait, standard, I mean, you can play around with it, and in a moment, when we test this model, we play with the aspect ratio. And also here you have the megapixels. I believe that it is a little bit, let's say, misleading. So megapixel one doesn't understand, but as you can see, one is 1024 by 2024. So basically is 1K. If you go with 2, is basically 2, okay, is basically a 2K image. If we go with 4, is basically a 4K image. So as we're starting out, we leave it at 1, and then I will let you see what change with higher numbers. If you don't want this custom node, you just remove it and manually put the width and the height inside the empty latent image node. But without further ado, now let's test the model. So as you can see, this is the first image that I generated. So it is a macro portrait of a beautiful young woman, and so on. If you want to read, pause the video so you can read the whole prompt. And here we have the results. So as you can see, if we zoom in, it is pretty realistic. Look at the skin imperfection, look at details of the mouth, the eyes, the eyebrows. I mean, this is a great image, and it is in 1K. So immediately, let's see if we bump up to 2K. So we put here megapixel on 2, and we click run. Also, another good thing about this model is that it's pretty fast, like the image. In just a matter of seconds, you will have your image ready. And of course, if you do 1K, it is a little bit faster, 2K a little bit slower, 4K slower. So as you can see, this is 2K, and as we may have noticed, the details on the skin, like here, the little hair on the skin, the lips, the eyes, are a little bit more detailed. Of course, this is 2K before we work on 1K. So if we bump it up to 4K, let's test this right away so that we can move on and generate a bunch of new stuff. Of course, as you can see here, it is slower, as I was saying before. But again, if we look, this is the level of details in 2K, is a little bit better, of course. And also look at the realism here, these marks on the skin, the eyebrows. I mean, it is really a good model for realism. So right now, I believe that this is on par with the image. let's see how it does in 4K. So just a moment and it should be ready. Perfect. This is 4K, and as you can see, it is worst. As you can see. Why this? Because in this model, like Z image, for example, if you bump it up too quickly, let's say from 1K to 4K, the model doesn't hold on, let's say this way, doesn't hold on the specs. So my recommendation here is work always in 1K or 2K, as we see it is better, and then if you want to upscale it to 4K, use an upscaler to upscale your images. So now, with that being said, let's turn to 1K and let's keep generating and see what this model is capable of. So I will do various different things. Let's see. Enter this prompt. This is for like an Instagram post from a random influencer. Let's say that we want 4:3 standard, and we click run. So as you can see, this is the prompt. So a mirror selfie, like a random Instagram influencer. And here I want to test how much is realistic. And as you can see, it is pretty damn good. I mean, mirror selfie with the makeups stuff in here, the room, the resolution of the image. She's on focus, the background is blurred. I mean, this is quite impressive. So this is nailed. Let's try another thing, maybe with some motion. This is the prompt. So a beautiful woman walking through a modern international airport. So let's see how it goes. Just to give her some motion. And here it is. I mean, maybe a little bit too much motion in the two guys with her, but as you can see, she is clearly a beautiful woman. She is walking in the airport and she's clearly at the airport. So the prompt was followed precisely, as we can see here. Now let's take a look at something a little bit more, let's say, advanced. Okay, here is the prompt. So this is to test out the rain, the reflection of the water, and so on. You may already recognize this kind of image because I generated a few in previous models. So here, as we can see, pretty good image. I mean, the umbrella looks real, the lightning of the city. She is maybe a little bit too perfect, too focused, but nonetheless, it is a great generation. So now let's try maybe something a little bit different. I want a fantasy character with a lot of intricate elements. So as you can see, this is the prompt with a lot of interesting and intricate details. And as we can see here, pretty good generation. Prompt was followed, and as you can see, the level of details is very interesting. So now let's try again to switch it to 2K, and maybe we change the ratio and we go into like portrait. No, let's say 916, because I think it is better for this kind of image. So let's see how it goes. And here we have it. As we can see, the level of details increased with the increase of the resolution from 1K to 2K. As we can see here, the character is so beautiful, and there are a lot of details, all the lights. Here we have some rooms. I mean, this is great. Now let's go one again. We can even go 1.5 if you want to. So let's say that we want a portrait. No, I changed my mind. Let's say that we want a landscape. So let's say ultra wide. Let's give it a prompt that is here. So here you can see the prompt. So this works really well in landscape mode. And let's take a look. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. This is great. I really like this pic. Actually, I saved it. So again, as always, I like to work with preview image. So if you want to save image, you would just right click and go save image. And here we have your saved image. So now let's test a few more things before we move on to the not safe for work part of the video. Now let's try a weird stuff, and I want a square. So this is the prompt. This is something a little bit weird, as my creation sometimes on Instagram. I really like to create this kind of weird stuff. And as you can see, pretty good results. I mean, the windows of this cathedral are amazing, the ceiling, the whale. I really like the colors, vibes, and so on. So this is a great generation. I really like it. In this kind of stuff, maybe the image is a little bit better, but Krea 2 stands out as well. Now, as our last test, let's test this prompt. This is a pretty difficult prompt because it is very detailed, very intricate. There is a little bit of everything. It is usually a prompt that I use to stress test a model. So let's see how Krea handles it. And I mean, pretty damn good. We have the futuristic city here, the desert like Egyptian here, with a lot of details, as we can see if we zoom in, the animals, the waterfall here, we have the character with the armor, we have dragons, we have a floating island, the moon, the medieval city. I mean, I'm impressed. This is really cool. As we can see here, the prompt was followed and the result of the image is very good. Again, this was an intricate prompt with a lot of different elements just to try to confuse the model and see what it comes up with, but I'm pleased with these results. So this is just to test out a few things. Let's go with again, just regular stuff to see how well does this model perform. And again, it is I believe on pair or almost on pair. I mean, look at this. This is very realistic, as you can see here. So this is on pair or almost on pair with Z Image Turbo. That is my favorite model. So I'm pretty impressed by this model. Now, I will use this or the image. It depends on what I want to accomplish. If I want super realism, I mean, I can use both. If I want fantasy, I can use both. If I want Stranger Things with more crazy elements, maybe the image is a little bit better. All things considered, you can use both. Now, this model though shines in not safe for work. So in the end, I believe that it is up to personal preference, your machine, what is faster for you, what is better for you. I mean, this is just a quick test just to let you see how a very simple workflow, as I always like to do, can perform really well when it comes even to super realistic stuff. I mean, this can be a real picture of a real influencer in a gym. So again, pretty good model. And now let's move on to the not safe for work part of the model, and I will let you see this LoRa here. And so of course I can't show you not safe for work stuff here on YouTube. So if you want to see also the not safe for work part of the video, make sure to join my free community on School. Inside you will find the downloadable workflow, you will find link to all the models, and of course the not safe for work LoRa, and you can see the not safe for work part of the video. So it's completely free, just join the free community on School and I'll see you there. In the meantime, as always, please consider liking the video and subscribing if you like it, and I will see you next time. Take care, bye bye.